LJ Young back again for another edition of Debt Ain't My Daddy. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's a wonderful Friday. Well, at least at the time I made this video. One second, I'm setting this up so I can actually see if anybody decides to text me while I'm speaking. Let me turn this up because I can't see. All right. Man, I love this stuff. For those of you that do not know me, my name is LJ Young, and I am a 100% debt-free motivational speaker and personal finance educator. I help people become financially free by helping them see, by helping them become debt-free. And what I mean by helping them see is for the first 40 years of my life, I was trapped in what I call the debt matrix. It's the little box where everybody lives that believes in credit and debt, and they need it. They can't survive without it. They can't buy anything without credit. Cars, tires, car stereo systems, rugs, furniture, whatever. They can't do it without credit. And if you have a high credit score, you somehow know how to manage money well, and you must have a lot of money. People associate these two together, and one has absolutely nothing to do with the other, I promise you. I now understand that money is spoken in two languages, debt and debt-free. If you've always been in debt all your life, you only speak debt. You have no idea the language of debt-free even exists. You probably never even thought it was even possible to be 100% debt-free, to owe nobody on earth one dime. That's me. Hello. I'm not an alien. I don't owe anybody on earth a dime. All right. Let's get to the title of the topic. First, let me say this first. This is kind of out the scope, but I want to help you guys see what I see. Now, what I'm about to say, I don't know if it's true or not, okay? All I do is, now that I'm debt free, it's easy for me to follow the money. Money controls everything, right? The more people believe in it, the more control it has. So I was thinking about this today, this government shutdown. I look at it this way. This is the way I see it. Now, mind you, I don't know what I'm about to say is true. This is purely hypothetical. This is just my opinion. It just looks that way to me. I look at the government shutdowns, plural, shutdowns because there have been some in the past. I look at them, I equate them to, like, remember the fire drills in schools? In school, when you're in school, they turn on the fire drill. Everybody, I mean, they do that in buildings too. Everybody got to see how well it flows. Everybody flows down the stairways. Do the elevators stop? Do they automatically go to the bottom? Just to double check to make sure all things are in place, just in case if there is an actual fire, just to test it. They see what happens. Okay, cool. It ran just the way we thought it was going to run, period, right? I look at government shutdowns as like a fire drill to see how much grip they have over the people, right? I don't believe they're really fighting against each other, how they make it look towards the public like they can't agree. And I think they're all working together. I just think it's a fire drill to see how tight their grip is, see how much control they have, so they run it. Now, it can't go on forever because it would be chaos, right? It's going to go 1 or 2 months, maybe 3, but they can't push it too far because it will turn into chaos, or society will turn into chaos, right? But they squeeze it a little bit, and then they can see how quickly their grip. Now, after 30 days, people are panicking, they're losing their houses, cars, after 30 days. And it's so tight that they got people working for free. That is a tight ass grip. If they can squeeze so hard that where they can make thousands of people work for free, that kind of stuff is amazing to me. That blows me away. That really just blows me away. And then once the fire drill's over, they let it go, give everybody money back, do whatever they got to do. But the people that are behind, a 1 month paycheck, it probably take them almost a year to catch up with this 1 month. I'm sorry, you guys. If you guys are in debt, you cannot see what I'm telling you. You just can't because you got your emotions involved and all that good stuff. But that's just my opinion. That's not even nothing to do with the topic of the video. Let's get to the topic. All right. Uh, Government shutdown. Beware of scammers. Now, I want you guys to understand that financial scams are aimed towards people in debt. Because when you're out of debt, you can clearly see that it's a scam. You know, it's not. They're so corny. They're funny. I stop and think, people believe that? Really? They think they're gonna mail you a check, not even know who you are, just mail you a check and say, hey, give me the rest of the money back, or however these scams work. They're so ridiculous. They're funny. But this is what they do. They catch people in desperate times. Since 85% of Americans are in debt, they're going to catch somebody. All they got to do is make a person believe that check, or believe somebody's going to give them money, or believe this check that they're mailing them is going to be real, and it's going to help them out of this financial situation, because that's what they aim at. They send out, hey, are you in financial trouble? Are you late on your bills? Are you having hard times? They're going to hit somebody if 85% of Americans are in debt, and there's $1 trillion in student loan debt, trillions in credit card debt, trillions in car loan debt, trillions in mortgage debt. They're going to hit somebody like on a dartboard, okay? It's not hard, but times like these, a lot of people are caught up in their emotions. If you mix your feelings and emotions with your money, you are in trouble. You're in trouble, and they're trying to catch you right at that moment. That's what they're doing. They're going to catch you. If they mail you a bogus check, you're going to cross your fingers and hope it's real, but in reality it's not. And you know it's not. Logic is telling you that it's not real. But you're going to do it anyway in hopes you're going to get the cash or something. It's just emotions, because you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about food, lights, electricity, a roof over your head. You're not really thinking about anything else. That's when they come in and pounce on you and take advantage of you. Right now is prime time. Like, if somebody's been working for the government for 20, 30 years and 1 month hurts them, they've been in financial trouble for a very long time. They just don't know it. 1 month should not hurt you, especially after working 20 years. 20 years, think about it. 20 or 30 years, and 1 month out of 1 year breaks you. That's a sign that you're in financial trouble. $99 will help you get out. I will create a plan. That's where it's at. $99 starts you. Believe me, I can help. If I can do it, you can do it. First, like I said earlier, the scammers will start out with fake checks. I'll mail you a check and you cash it. Give me only so much back. And then all of a sudden, the next, like the Craigslist scammer, same thing. It's just all these different scams, but they all have to do with money. Look at it this way. The scammers usually contain something to the effect of where they're going to send you a check without even seeing you, talking to you, knowing you. That's a scam, okay? When's the last time you sent somebody a check that you didn't know? You probably never did. Nobody does it. Only scammers do that kind of stuff. And then now they know during these desperate times, you're going to be going to the credit cards. You're going to be desperate because you don't have any money. If 1 month hurts you, you're in debt. And then you're going to go to the credit card. So they're going to ramp up on credit cards, schemers and scammers and scam things. They're going to ramp up because they know people are going to be using. They're going to rely on them, especially if the government has people working for free. They're going to the credit cards, and the scammers will be ready to steal your information, to use your credit cards, to put you in deeper just stuff you don't even need to be worrying about right now. You know, they just make you even more frustrated and fall deeper into not paying attention to what these scammers are doing. Because they know your mind is elsewhere. Your mind is not on bills. It's messed up that they do that, but the corny stuff they do, if it didn't work, they would stop doing it. Because I'm telling you, people, these financial scams they're not sophisticated. They're not deep hackers are doing in the dark web. Don't even worry about all that. They catch you when you they catch all they got to do is make you believe whatever they're telling you. They just make you believe what they're saying is true. That's all they have to do. And they catch you at this time. Right now is the prime time to catch you in a scam because you're desperate. Your feelings are involved. You just it's messed up, man. When they Let me give you an example of one. Like when I post on Craigslist, right? I get a lot of scammers, but they're so easy to see, right? They usually have broken English. It's not really, they're trying to tell you to go somewhere else to get something. It's so obvious, right? But I'm not desperate, so I clearly see it. It's always like one I followed all the way through because I wanted to see how it worked, right? So I put something on Craigslist. The scammer reaches out to me and says, "Hey, I want it. I don't need to see it. I trust you." They just say stupid, retarded stuff like that, right? I don't mean, and I overpay you for it. I know, say like it was for $500. They said they're going to pay me $800. They're going to mail me a check, and all I got to do is just give them back the money, the rest of the money back to them, and whatever. I said, okay, cool. So I said, all right, do that. And so first thing I said was, they asked for your name, and I said, my name is Michael Jordan, and I gave him the address of the local police sheriff's office here, right? And thinking that was going to stop him, okay? And so after a couple days, I didn't hear from him anymore. And then about day 3, they reached out to me and said, "Hey, we mailed that check. Did you get it?" I was like, these scammers are really cool. It's okay. They really want. I said, okay, yeah, I got it. They said, okay, go to your bank, my bank, and cash it. I said, cool. Okay, I'm just talking to him on the phone. I mean, not physically, just texting him, right? I said, and I waited about an hour. Okay, I got the cash. And then it went from as soon as I said I had the cash, it went from very bad broken English to perfect English. As soon as I said I had the money, the English got perfect. And I was like, oh, it went up a level. Okay, it's going to a different level. All right, cool. They got the little mold guy that goes out and gets the initial things, all right? And then there's the next guy that collects the money. And I said, cool, I got it. He said, oh, hey, I need you to prepay my movers to come and get this item first before I can come get it, because the main person's always out of town, so he's going to have some movers come and get it, right? So you have to prepay the movers to come go get the item. So I said, okay, how do I do that? Go to Walmart, pick up this card, fill the card with $50 each. Some stupid, I can't believe people actually go through these steps thinking they're going to get free money. I just went through it. I said, okay, I got it. All right, email me the code on the cards and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And finally I said, okay, now I figured out how they're doing it. And I said, okay, I'm done. I was just playing with you guys. I was at the airport waiting. I had some time to kill, so I just followed through. Oh, F you, mother effer. You ain't shit. Well, I hope your children die. I mean, they were saying some crazy, rude stuff. You're mad because you tried to scam me and it didn't work, so you're going to be hostile towards me? I just laughed. It's just funny. Anyway, but when they catch you guys that are in desperate need, if they get you to believe that check is real, they're going to get you. You're going to cash it, and then maybe you'll give them the money, or maybe you say, screw them, I'm going to keep all the money, like you're getting over on them. And guess what? The check is going to bounce. Now you're going to have fees. Now you got to pay all that money back. But if you're in desperate need, you probably spent all that money. So now you would have to pay all that back, plus bounce fees for the bank, all this nonsense. So be careful. Be careful at these times right now. I know it's very emotional time. I know it's a very desperate time, but don't get yourself caught up even deeper with these parasites that feed on people that are down on their luck or in bad times. You got to notice these people. Nobody's going to give you any money for free. Bigger businesses are doing it a different way. I'm not calling them a scammer, but they're doing it a different way, right? They're coming at you as if they're helping you. Hey, we're going to help you in these times of need. We're going to give you these short-term loans. We're going to waive the fees. Or there's something in there that kind of sounds like it's helping you, but it's really not. They're just delaying the money they're owed, but if they put it towards the end, they're going to get more money in the long run because they're taking that same money, putting it towards the end, and then they're going to add interest. Like this short term, like I keep saying like, I hate it when I keep saying that. I'm trying to stop saying that. When you get these short term loans, they're going to be for, they usually say for the duration of the shutdown, right? They know if you're stuck here, if you're in dire need after 1 month, you're going to go outside of that short loan period to pay them back. They know that. I'm just telling you guys, they understand that, and I'm not downing them. It's business. I'm just telling you how it works. They act as if they're helping you, but they're really not. It's business. They're making money. If you're in trouble in 1 month, you're not going to pay this short-term loan back, and then they're going to tack on whatever interest is in that contract, and they're just going to. It's horrible. It really is bad. It's bad. It's almost like kicking people when they're down, but I'm telling you, people, it's all a choice. You don't have to be caught up in the grip of the government, the grip of scammers. You don't have to just get out of debt. I promise you, no scammers, people that pretend to have money that really don't, those people you could see a mile away. I promise you, they will never, it will never work on you. It will never work on you because you understand money. You know your money. The IRS the fake IRS people, it's scams. You'll know that you paid your proper amount of taxes, and you'll know you did your taxes right. So when some scammer comes in and says, hey, we're the IRS, you owe us money, you're going to say you're a lie because I know my money. That's it. So please beware. If you get out of this, reach out to me at DebtAintMyDaddy@gmail.com. $99, I will set you free for the rest of your life. Starting at $99. I will change your life and you'll be an alien like me. I love being an alien, a debt-free alien. I will teach you everything you need to know about living debt-free and staying debt-free and never. Once you see what I see and once you see what I teach you, you're never going to go back. You couldn't even force yourself to go back into debt. You just won't do it because you'll know how much of your freedom you have sold. You will know how much of the time in your life you have sold for a price, for minimum wage, for whatever salary you're working for. You will know. And you will never go back. I promise you. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. That Ain't My Daddy. Facebook, That Ain't My Daddy. Instagram, That Ain't My Daddy. Twitter. DM me on Facebook if you wish. Set up a free 15-minute consultation, and we'll get started from there. I always like to talk to the people, kind of get an idea where they're at, and then I'll know exactly what